Welcome to this reading comprehension lesson. In a moment you will hear a short text, and then 5 questions about it. Listen carefully, because every answer is hidden somewhere in the text. The text is called The Ethics of Genetic Editing. The development of precise gene editing tools has opened extraordinary possibilities in medicine, offering potential cures for genetic diseases that were once considered untreatable. By directly altering faulty sections of DNA, scientists can, in theory, correct the root cause of a condition rather than merely managing its symptoms. However, this same technology has ignited fierce ethical debate, particularly regarding edits made to human embryos, which would be passed down to future generations. Supporters of therapeutic applications argue that limiting gene editing to treating serious diseases in individual patients is both medically justified and ethically sound. Opponents worry about a slippery slope. Once editing embryos for medical reasons becomes normalized, pressure may grow to use the same technology for non-medical enhancements, such as selecting physical traits or cognitive abilities, raising troubling questions about inequality and what it means to be human. Regulatory bodies worldwide are still grappling with how to draw clear, enforceable lines around these emerging possibilities. That was the text. Now here are the 5 questions. Here's a question. What potential benefit of gene editing technology does the text highlight? A. It can correct the root cause of genetic diseases. B. It can prevent all diseases from occurring. C. It eliminates the need for doctors. D. It guarantees longer human lifespans. The correct answer is A. It can correct the root cause of genetic diseases. The text states scientists can, in theory, correct the root cause of a condition rather than merely managing its symptoms. Here's a question. Why is embryo editing particularly controversial, according to the text? A. It is far more expensive than other treatments. B. Changes would be passed down to future generations. C. It has never been successfully tested. D. It is illegal in every country. The correct answer is B. Changes would be passed down to future generations. The text notes edits to embryos would be passed down to future generations. Here's a question. What is the slippery slope concern mentioned by opponents? A. That gene editing will become too expensive. B. That gene editing will cure too many diseases. C. That medical use could lead to non-medical enhancement uses. D. That scientists will stop researching genetics. The correct answer is C. That medical use could lead to non-medical enhancement uses. Opponents worry pressure may grow to use the same technology for non-medical enhancements. Here's a question. What example of non-medical use does the text give? A. Treating cancer. B. Extending organ transplant success. C. Curing infectious diseases. D. Selecting physical traits or cognitive abilities. The correct answer is D. Selecting physical traits or cognitive abilities. The text mentions selecting physical traits or cognitive abilities as an example. Here's a question. What challenge do regulatory bodies currently face, according to the text? A. They are still trying to draw clear, enforceable lines. B. They have already solved the issue completely. C. They have banned all forms of gene editing. D. They have no involvement in the debate. The correct answer is A. They are still trying to draw clear, enforceable lines. The text states regulators are still grappling with how to draw clear, enforceable lines. That is the end of this lesson. You read one text and answered 5 questions about genetic editing. In the next lesson we will read a new text and practice again.